Hello everyone. My name is Evan from mymoneymarathon.com. In this video, I'm going to go over why I decided to start blogging in 2022. So prior to 2022, I've been in school. In 2021, I graduated college with my bachelor's in mechanical engineering from the University of Central Florida. And very soon after, I got a job as a quality engineer at a manufacturing plant, and that's still where I'm working now. The pay is solid, the benefits are fantastic, the coworkers I work with are decent people, and they're pretty much all hardworking. And depending on what I'm working on, there's definitely parts of my job that I do enjoy. So I started this blog a couple of months ago. Prior to that, I had been working on other side hustles that involved website design. I made my own personal website as my engineering portfolio, and I also worked on designing some websites for other people, and I also dabbled with video game streaming. Video games have always been something that I've loved, and for me, a great way to connect with friends I don't get to see very often, and so I dabbled with video game streaming as well. Neither of these other side hustles quite stuck. I didn't quite feel like they had the longevity, or I quite had the skill set to excel in either of them, so I moved on to blogging after that. So in the long run, I actually want to transition to blogging full-time for a few reasons. So first off, I love the flexibility of something like blogging or any other digital side hustle. In general, I'm a very self-motivated person. I don't need somebody to tell me what to do and when to do it. I work much better when I have the flexibility to decide when and where I work on something. If I want to work at a coffee shop one day, or I want to work at home one day, or I want to work long one day for 12 hours, or I want to work short for one day for 3 hours, then being able to have that flexibility is generally when I excel the most at whatever I'm working on. My second reason for wanting to swap over to something like blogging is the lack of a pay ceiling. Working as an engineer, or pretty much any career job, you have some sort of a pay ceiling that you're going to hit depending on the type and length of time of experience that you have in that field. Even if you're a doctor getting paid multiple hundreds of thousands a year, you're pretty much capped at that. You're not going to be able to be making several hundred thousand or millions of dollars a year. That's just not a realistic situation to happen for you. However, in a digital side hustle of some sort, or a digital primary career, you have the capability to scale up as far as you possibly can. I can turn this blog into a full-fledged business, hiring people, producing infinitely more content than I'm able to by myself, and scaling up my salary and scaling up the revenue of the business and everything accordingly along the way. There's just no real ceiling to crash into. It's all up to as far as you want to and are able to take it. Thirdly, in my day job, my work isn't my own. Something I really enjoy in my day job is making databases. It sounds silly, it sounds incredibly nerdy, but I love it. It's a lot of fun, genuinely, to me. But none of those databases are mine. None of the revenue increase or efficiency increase that they cause is my profit to have. I'm very likely not going to get any extra bonus for it. I'm not likely to get any extra raise for it if I excel and create an absolutely fantastic, monumental database for the company. Nothing is likely going to change for me. Whereas if I have my own business and I figure out a way to increase revenue by 5%, something that's extremely possible, especially for a small business. If I increase profits by 5%, that's money in my pocket. That's money in the business's pocket that I oversee, and money that I get to utilize how I see fit. So all the money that I'm making and the things that I'm making are my own, and I get to reap the benefits in the long run. Lastly, and arguably most importantly, I love learning new subjects, and I love teaching those subjects. I absolutely love the process of learning something completely new to me and attempting to achieve a new level of mastery by teaching that to somebody else, because that really is the final level to mastering a subject. I don't pretend to be a master in personal finance just because I'm trying to teach people, but it's helping me further my own knowledge along with helping other people. And if I can help just a couple people with their finances and get their lives into a better place and get closer to financial independence in the long run because of what I'm teaching them, then that is a monumental success from my point of view. At this point so early in my blogging career, I am nervous about the future. I mean, you never know what it's going to hold, success or failure. But at the same time, it's really a nervous excitement because, again, I don't know what the future is going to hold. It could hold a massive amount of success. It could hold a lot of failures, and I can learn from those failures and turn those into successes in other avenues in my future and further successes. So that really excites me because this is a journey that I've never been on whatsoever. I've always been on a very linear path of school, leading to a career, leading to promotions, leading to other positions, all that sort of stuff. Just a very linear future in front of me. Whereas this is a path that's completely winding, completely vague, covered in fog. I have no idea where the hell it's going. And in a lot of ways, that's extremely exciting and fulfilling, to feel like I'm creating my own path outside of what I was supposed to do. So thank you so much for coming along with me on that journey, or even just stopping by this one time. Regardless, I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for coming by.